should be good. Everything looks like it's on. They can hopefully hear me. Hi. Hello. Don't roll on quilt. Oi. Hello, everybody. Tiffany here. Welcome to my quilting life. Today is Sunday. So Sunday, where I destash today, this Sunday, right now. All right. There's a lot of you here today, it looks like. Let's see. Go here to a chat. Mama Hardin, Living Greenland, Susan, Candy Marine, Katie, Debbie, Donna, Melody, Sue, Molly, Sewing Sensations by Shady Susan, Kim, Chris, Melody, Sarah, Ingrid, Lori, Sheila, Teresa, Tracy, Sew Yarn Arm, which is Sheila, Gloria, Teresa, Ronnie, Paula, Tony, Macbev, Gwen, Polly, and so many more. Hello, everybody. And if I didn't call your name, welcome. Thank you for joining. Hopefully you guys could hear me nice and loud and clear. I have my microphone on because we're doing this today. Yeah. So today is a destash, but first of all, happy Memorial Day or happy Memorial Weekend for all of you that are celebrating the memory of those who fought for us in many wars here in the United States. Yeah, so there's that. Today is a destash, so that means it is your chance to buy a quilt that I had folded up in the closet of quilts that I sell. So instead of buying it over on Etsy, you get a chance to get it cheaper over here on YouTube during a destash. So that's what destashes are, so that we can make room by getting rid of some of the quilts for me to make more, because I don't really have much space to store all these quilts. So we're trying to make some room. And in the midst of all that, we will have a giveaway sometime during today's video as well. That will go later. But for now, we're going to start destashing quilts. So if you haven't joined a destash, destashes work like this. I will tell you the alphabetical letter. So say B for baby, Q for queen, K for king, L for lap, T for twin, or I don't know, what are the other ones I have? F for full. So it'll have a letter, which would be one of those, K for king, and then it'll have a number associated with it. So say 12 or B11 or L25. You'll see that quilt. We'll tell you what it is, and we'll tell you the name of the quilt during the video. So like the one that's hanging up right now is the Strings of Illusion, which you all should remember because that was a most recent video making the maroon version of the Strings of Illusion quilt. So I'll tell you the name of the quilt. I'll tell you how big it is, and we'll do our best to show up close. But since I am on a walker still and still kind of hobbling around, it's probably going to be camera zooming or as best as we can get close to the quilt. But I usually describe the quilt as best as possible. Then I will tell you how much it costs. And then that's it. You type in the chat. If you want B12, then you would type in the chat, I want B12. And then we'll write your name down and you'll email us during or after this video with how you would like to pay. Our payments that we take are PayPal, Zelle, and that's it.
Well, they can pay through GoFundMe.
Or you can pay through GoFundMe. So but we usually just do PayPal or Zelle. So, and I will either email you an invoice or Zelle, you just send it to me, the full payment, you know. All of the quilts that you will be seeing today have free shipping within the United States only. Anything outside of the United States, you will have to pay for your shipping, which can get very expensive on these quilts because they're heavy. Just thought I'd let you know that. But I have had quilts go outside the country before. So let's see. That's it. So if you've never watched one of these Destash videos, again, I'm just going to do an alphabetical letter with the number associated. And if you want that quilt and the name of it, then you just say, I want B12. And that's how it will go. And then we'll write you down. And once it's sold, it's sold. We get the first person that says that, and so on. And then it's pretty much like a quilt show. If you're just watching and hanging out, then, you know, we sit and chat the whole time and so on and so forth while the quilts hang up. So we're going to start with a Thumper view because Thumper wants to come and say hi. We try to keep the cat off of the quilts, but just know these are cat-friendly quilts, but he's not on them, so don't worry about that in case you're allergic to cats and you buy a quilt. So I do my best to keep him off, and we vacuum constantly, so his hair any shape, so his hair's not really on anything. So we're going to start with what's on there right now, and I will move myself out of the way in 2 seconds, but it's Q as in Queen, Q1 Strings of Illusion. It's 94 by 106. And it is $675. So it's Q1 Strings of Illusion, 94 by 106, and it's $675. Yeah, I need a pen. You took all the pens.
The top drawer. There's a zillion pens.
And yes, I am getting around quite nicely, my friends. Sort of. Sort of. It makes me hurt to walk. But I'm working on it. All right, so this one is obviously maroon. The maroon fabric is aged to perfection. That's the line that it's from. And then it's all scrap strings. And it is, get off of it, Thumpy. It's all scrap strings. And it is quilted with spirals all the way around. So it is quilted with spirals, edge-to-edge spirals, all over the whole entire thing. And we are going to carefully try to come close to it. So, no, it's fine. We're going to come close so that you guys can see. There's hundreds of different fabrics in here. Sorry for the camera shaking. I cannot control that. So here is up close. It has a scrappy, and on the TV, that is what I'm making, is this quilt right here. So obviously there is a video if you guys are interested in making your very own Strings of Illusion quilt. Trying our best here not to like jolt the camera, but it's impossible. Scott's going to turn it around so that you guys can see the back. I have to come over there and kind of help him because it's heavy.
I can do it. Good boy.
Camera seems so crooked today. All this weight. And yes, we do walk on the quilts. I walk on them when I make them and everything like that. They have not been washed. Most of the quilts that you will see, actually all the quilts today, have not been washed. So your washing will be its first wash.
My feet are clean. And the house is clean. I vacuum.
Because they're going to shrink when they're washed. The back is a spiral fabric, and it is also, hold it like this instead so they can see. Look, this, grab right here. There we go. So the bottom of the back is pieced like this. So you can see there's two stripes of scrap fabric that run through it. The tag is actually in the middle of the top of the quilt. Again, it's Q1 Strings of Illusion. And it's 94 by 106 for $675. And again, that includes shipping within the United States. And it's spiral quilting. Obviously, you can see it's quilted in the maroonish color that you see. That's the color of the thread that was used to quilt it. Yeah. All right, he's going to change that out. So while he changes that out, I will come in front of the camera. Hello. I have no idea which one he's hanging up next, so. Oh, you're just going to go in order? Okay. Welcome, everybody joining in.
You're going to watch the comments.
I'm watching the chat at the same time. He has to find the tag so he knows what's the top and what's the bottom. The next one you guys have not seen on a Destash. It's custom quilted. I just was having fun with it, like literally having loads of fun with this one. I did make it in a video, and yeah, you have it hung sideways, but that's okay. It shows the whole thing.
The tag's on the bottom.
The tag is on the bottom corner. They're cornered, so. Anyways, this one is covered in custom quilting. So let's see. This one is L22. L like lap. L22. It's called Fat Quarter Frenzy. I made it on a Sew Sunday quite a long time ago. Not long, but long enough. It is 70 by 76. It's $350. Again, L22 Fat Quarter Frenzy, 70 by 76 for $350. And that includes free US shipping. All right, we're going to come. Oh, the tag on the Strings of Illusion? It says Strings of Illusion, designed, pieced, and quilted by Tiffany Groff, March 1st, 2023. That's all it says. Yep. I know because I typed the same thing on almost every tag. You don't need to turn it yet. I haven't showed the front.
Oh, I thought you were ready.
No. I have to show them the quilting, so I'm going to come up close to it.
Okay.
Again, it is L22 Fat Quarter Frenzy, 70 by 76 for $350. So we're going to come close to it, and I'm going to show you all the lovely custom quilting that I had so much fun doing. Literally every area of this quilt is differently quilted. So you can see some of the quilting. So there's like feathers, there's big huge flowers, there's spiral flowers. The quilting is not showing very well in the camera. You'll see from the back though. There's just ribbon candy and herring, not what is that called? I forgot what the word for it is, but no, yeah, whatever. I don't know. And we're coming closer down to the bottom so that you can see big, huge flowers. There's butterflies. I literally just did something different in every section of this quilt because it's fun and different. I mean, some of them just have lines running through it. So there's lots of custom quilting. There that is. We're going to have Scott turn it around. Again, this is L22 Fat Quarter Frenzy, it's 70 by 76 for $350. And the back is all one fabric, and you can see it's heavily quilted. This is a heavily quilted quilt. It's not stiff though, it's very flowy, just in case you guys were wondering, because some people say heavy quilts are not very flowy, but they actually are. Some of them. Depends on what you use as batting. So here you can see on the back side, all this lovely quilting is different in every section. It's also stitched in the ditch. You can see there's feathers, all sorts of different kinds of them. There's little loop-de-loops, there's hearts, there's butterflies, there's flowers, there's spirals, there's just a little bit of everything because, again, I was just having fun when I made this quilt. And then there is the tag down there. It just says Fat Quarter Frenzy by Tiffany Groff, March 2023. I did not make it in March 23, but I did quilt it in March 23. I usually put the date I quilted it, not the date that I actually made it on a video on my quilts. Okay, that could just sit right there for now. Again, that was L22 Fat Quarter Frenzy, 70 by 76 for $350. The coolest batting to use is 100% cotton, like a 3-ounce 100% cotton would be the coolest batting to use. If you want something for very warm, you would use a cotton batting and a polyester batting, and you would have a very warm quilt, like super warm. Or just polyester by itself, depending on the weight, you can have cool or warm. And then they have like bamboo. Supposedly bamboo is lightweight and cool. And then wool is warm. But I don't use either of those two, so. All right, this one is lots of purple. That's what it is. This one is Purple Party. It's L for lap, L23. It's called Purple Party. It is 62.5 by 71. It is $250. L23 Purple Party, 62 by 71, $250. L23. And this one has custom-ish, it's got spirals and spiral flowers on it and like waves. I was just like in the mood to quilt, and so I was just quilting when I quilted this one. You can see it's lots of purple. I got it. I'm not hurting myself. So if I just go to right here, this is the quilting that's all over it. So there's spirals and spiral flowers. And they're like waves, but they're like half spirals. So it's just all over the whole thing, like half spirals. It's very scrappy. And the back on this one is actually the same backing fabric that's on the Fat Quarter Frenzy quilt. And it's bound in that too, because it matched. You can leave it sit for a second. Again, it is, where am I at?
Do you have a video for this one?
No, this one was not made in a video. Sometimes I make stuff to see how it turns out, and then I make a video, and sometimes I make it, see how it turns out, I don't like it, and then I don't make a video. This one, I liked it, never got to making the video because I never got to it, because I've been really busy. A lot going on in my life. So this one's L23 Purple Party, 62.5 by 71 for $250. Scott's gonna turn it around.
All right.
It's the same backing fabric that's on the other one. I had like a whole entire bolt of it. Like, I don't know, I think I had originally 20 yards of it. So I used it on many, many quilts. Although I don't normally put white on quilts, but this one's mixed, so it's okay. I definitely don't put plain white on the back of a quilt. So that's the backing fabric. It's blue flowers with purple flowers. I mean, who could go wrong with blue and purple flowers?
He says my couch would love that.
Still hangs. Nah. We're gonna have a crooked video today because there's no way I can do anything about that. The tag is a side tag right there, and it just says Purple Party, November 2022, and then on the back side it says quilted by Tiffany Groff Quilting Designs. Because technically that's my thing. There we go. Again, that was L23 Purple Party, 62.5 by 71 for $250. Alrighty. I could sit my little booty down. I'm not trying to hurt myself. No worries. I got my lovely walker that has a chair on it. It's the best kind of walker to have, is the ones with a chair. It even has brakes, so I can like stop myself from moving completely. You know, in case I need to slow down, and I just use the brakes, right? Whew. I am getting hot though. The up and moving around, not only does it hurt my groin, but it also makes me hot and sweaty because I'm actually wearing two shirts and I have this brace that is around my waist. So it's like the whole backside and the front around the waist causes me to sweat really bad. Yep. Yep. We need to turn on like every single fan in the house for it to cool down. All right. No brakes on my Juki. Nope. My foot is the brake though. Just like, you know, slow down. All right. So this one is L for lap, L21, the Jelly Roll Race Quilt. It is 77 by 83 and it's $240. L, like lap, L21, the Jelly Roll Race Quilt. It's 77 by 83 for $240 with free shipping in the US. And this one is just nothing but a bunch of scraps again. So let's come back a little bit. You can see the whole thing. There we go. So there's the whole thing. This one is quilted in an all over meander. So it's quite simple quilting. Sometimes less is more. And it's quilted in a yellow thread, which I haven't been telling you guys the thread colors. The other two were purple thread. So I try to match the thread color to either the main color, like the focus color, or the accent color. I try to match the thread to that. And if I can't match it to that, then I match it to everything that's in it. The binding on this is also scrappy. On the whole thing. So it's a scrappy binding. Again, that is L21, the Jelly Roll Race Quilt. It's 77 by 83 for $240. And when Scotty gets a chance, he'll turn it around.
I'm ready when you are. I am ready.
L21, the Jelly Roll Race Quilt, 77 by 83, $240. The back is gray with pink. I guess that's is that a geometric design? It's more like a Celtic knotty type design, honestly. Yeah, and the tag is hand sewn on in the bottom corner. So I actually hand sewed that tag on, because I do that every once in a while. And here's the back. You can see where I combined the two pieces of fabric. I tried to line it up as best as possible, but, that never happens. Oh, and the border is a spiral. I forgot to say that. Around the edge of the border is spirals. It goes all the way around. And then the inside of the quilt was meander. I knew I was missing something. So that's the back. We'll just let it sit there for a minute. Again, that's L21, the Jelly Roll Race Quilt, 77 by 83 for $240. And if you want to see like 100% clear, non-moving pictures of the quilts, they are also listed on my Etsy shop. And you will only get the price that I'm telling you here because Etsy shop, they're listed for more. So just thought I'd let you know that little tidbit of information. Yep, next. Huh? Yeah, we could throw one in right now. Yeah. All right, just
These ones, right?
yep. Just to have some lovely entertainment so that we're not boring you today, we're going to throw one up here for auction. So one of them right here is going to be auctioned. Scott's going to hang it up. It is just a baby quilt. Let me find out what it is real quick. But we're going to start the bid off at $20. So the highest bidder is the one that gets it. So we're starting it at $20. This one is just a baby quilt, BA. It's 36 by 41. So bid away. We're just going to let it sit there. I'll actually bring it close so that you guys can see it better. But it's a baby quilt. That's 36 by 41. And I don't know what the numbers are because I'm not close. But
We got Kelly at 20. Handmade in by Donna at 25.
Donna is at 25. Oh, Tanya is at 30. It's actually, it looks lighter on the camera to me than it actually is, by the way, guys. We're at 35 for Kelly. Desi is at 40. I'm sorry, but the true colors, it's pastels, but the true colors are not coming in very well. Kelly is at 50. The back is flannel with little tiny birdies, super cute. It's flannel, super soft, perfect for a baby. It's a perfect little cute baby quilt. Oops, stay right there. We're at 60 for Kelly. $65 for Tanya. There's no tag on this one, by the way. 70 for Kelly. And this is free shipping also. So hi, Mom. I see you there, Mama. All right, where are we at? Kelly's at 70. Kelly at 70 going once. Kelly at 70 going twice. Sold to Kelly. The name went away on my screen, so I cannot tell you the actual name of it. Oh, okay. It's probably a name I cannot pronounce, Scott said. All right, so Kelly, don't forget to email me. It's in the description below this video, and or Scott will just type the email thing and just copy and paste that, and that's my email. All right. All right, Scott's going to hang up another for sale quilt. I'm going to put this back where it goes while he hangs that up. I got to plug this in for like 2 seconds. We don't want this to die on us while we're on live stream. All right. Congratulations, Kelly. You will love it. It's super soft. All right, he's hanging up the next one. Plus, the colors are better in person. On all of the quilts that you guys see, the colors are way more vibrant than what you see on camera. The camera does not pick up the true beauty of these quilts. Like this one behind me, way more vibrant in person. I'm looking at my screen, and this one is definitely more vibrant in person. This camera is not showing it like it really is. Yep. All right, so this one that Scott just hung up is L24, L as in lap, L24. It's called Party Mix. It is 71 by 82, and it's $325. And this one actually has a video on my channel. So it's L24 Party Mix, 71 by 82, $325. And if you look on my channel, the video is from my Sewers Club box opening plus free pattern. So I think it says free pattern party mix on it. But anyway, L24 party mix 71 by 82 for $325. And this one is quilted with all sorts of flowers. All the flowers that, well, not all the flowers, but most of the flowers that I know how to quilt, and some, because I was having fun quilting all sorts of flowers on this one. It's a very fun, very vibrant, colorful quilt. Let's go up close and personal. It's got lots of mixture fabric in it, like it's got some Tula in it. It's got some batiks in it. It's got some solids. It's got some not solids.
Some not solids. Some solids and some not solids.
It's got some flowers. I don't know my fabric lines. I just know some. That's it. I don't know all of them. But you guys can see all the different flowers that are quilted. It's Oops, that was not supposed to happen. I'm not falling. So it's just flowers upon flowers. I mean, there's little sideways flowers, there's straight flowers, there's all sorts of just fun. And leaves, there's leaves. It's a super fun quilt that I had super fun making. I love it when a quilt comes together all nicely. This was one of them.
Are you still in an 18 wide?
Huh?
Are you still in an 18 wide? I love it when a plan comes together. You're
Yep.
doing it. I love it when a quilt comes together.
So it's L24 Party Mix, 71 by 82 for $325, $325 with free shipping within the United States. And for those that have been asking, I've gotten a lot of questions lately. What is the stand that we use to do all this, to hang the quilts on? It's actually a photography stand. You can find them on eBay, Amazon.
We have one for sale.
We have one for sale if you want to buy one. I mean, it's a photography stand. And they have like different backdrops. So if I want to do green screen filming, I can do that because I have a green screen thing for it and so on and so forth. All right, here's the back. It is a zigzag with dots. And it also has the leftover blocks in the back as well with the tag built into it. And you can also see where I attempted to line up the center of the zigzags. It never comes out perfect, but the bottoms did, where I connected the seams right here. Those zigzags lined up, but the center zigzag did not. And there's the tag built into it. It just says Party Mix designed, pieced, and quilted by Tiffany Groff, January of 2023. And those are the extra blocks. And it is a pink zigzag fabric. And it's also bound in that. Again, sorry for the shaking. This is not the best stand for this. Right there. Again, this was L24 Party Mix, 71 by 82 for $325. Yep. That was a fun one to quilt. I like when I can just do whatever. Well, I actually always do whatever. Even on my client quilts, they bring me their quilts or send them to me in the mail, and they say, do whatever. Have fun. I trust you. So that's what I do on 90% of everything I do. There's just a few times that I've had to do something that they suggested. But since I'm not computerized and it's all right up here, it's the suggestions are there and I use them, but you know, it's all me having fun on my long arm. It's easier to hang go from your right to your left. This one is also quilted in lots and lots of flowers. Tag is right there. All right, this quilt is the flower garden. Okay, T as in twin. It's a twin size. T1. It's the flower garden. It's 94.5 by 71.5 for $390. T1, the flower garden, 94.5 by 71.5 $390 with free shipping within the United States. This one was done on a Zoom call during a Zoom session with my friend Becca at Sew Becca. I forgot the name. It was a free pattern from Fat Quarter Shop. I forgot the name of it though, but whatever it was, that's what we did, and I made this. This is what I made from it. Quite fun, cute quilt. And the reason why it's called Flower Garden, because there's flowers in the fabric and there's flowers in the quilting. So why not be a garden? Let's come up close so that you can see. Flowers, just flowers. It has a purple flower border. It's got flowers for the binding even. It's just flowers, lots of flowers. I like this flower right here. Lots of flowers. Yep, I use the pattern. It's rare I use patterns, but I do use patterns. I do use them, just not every day. I don't like how we have to have a shaking camera. Anyways, this one again is T is in twin, T1, the Flower Garden. It's 71.5 by 94.5, and it's $390. And while he gets ready to put it on the back side, have to put it on the back first. You have to show the back first.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know how to do my job. Oh, you're okay. All the way down. All the way down. Don't you worry. I'm supposed to be moving the camera.
No. All right. So while he shows you the back,
Elephants on it.
yep, it's got elephants on the back.
Elephants.
Pink, pinkier, purple, and turquoise.
Pink here.
Well, one's a light pink, one's a dark pink.
Yeah, you're right. Pink and pinkier.
Pink and pinkier. Again, it's T1, T as in twin. T1, it's the Flower Garden. It's 71.5 by 94.5 for $390. And the back is elephants. Designer elephants, if you want to say, you know, look at that. Aren't they adorable?
Ooh, show them that embroidered tag.
All right, and this one has a tag on it.
Embroidered.
We're going to come down. There's the tag. It's embroidered. It says The Flower Garden, pieced and quilted by Tiffany Groff Quilting Designs, May 10th, 2022. And it has a butterfly on it because I love butterflies, and it has a star. Why? Because I love stars. I know, I do what I love. And again, it's scrappy flower binding all the way around. So it's flower binding of different colors all the way around. And it works perfect with the quilt because, again, it's a flower garden. All right. And if you want to buy a quilt, just let us know. The alphabetical numerical number series. Yeah, they're all for sale. Nobody's claimed any. All righty. So again, that was T1, the Flower Garden, 71.5 by 94.5 for $390. Hello, hello. Welcome everybody that's joining today's like Destash slash, there's a slash in the show. Yeah, change it out. It's all free motion quilt. All of this is free motion quilted. I do not have a computerized long arm. You can see my long arm over there in the side. The head of it, it has a tablet on it, but that tablet just tells the machine what stitch length or whatever one I'm using. Other than that, there's no computers. It's all me. All me. Oh my. Let's see. This one has been shown in a quilt show, and it's been shown here a bazillion times. It's a show quilt. There's also a video on it.
Scotty picked out the thread color.
Yep, Scott even picked the thread color for this one. Oh, Vicky wants L23. Yeah, you'll have to remind Scott again when he's sitting down. She wants Purple Party, L23. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, you have it sideways too.
Well, you should have told me that. The tag's right here.
Yeah, that's sideways. It's fine, just leave it. It's fine.
I'll figure it out one of these times.
Yeah, it's sideways there, guys. So technically the top and the bottom are where the flying geese units are. So technically that's the top and bottom this direction, but he hung it sideways. Vicky, email us when all is said and done, or you can email right now. Make sure you put the L23 as the title of your email or subject of your email. All right, this one is F as in full, F1. It is the Carpenter Wheel Star. It is 80 by 90 for $350. Again, F1. It's a Carpenter Wheel Star. It's 80 by 90 and it's $350. It is one of my show quilts. And we're going to come up close. It's completely custom quilted, and there is a lot of quilting on it, and it took me forever to do. And I also did it in a video, showing you guys how to do double cross hatching in a video. Nope, just leave it right where it is. So there's some really cool quilting right there. It's like an illusion. You really don't see the star in the middle anymore. You lose that, unfortunately, because of me not having enough pink fabric. It's probably why it doesn't win anything at quilt shows. And then it has the cross hatching, double cross hatching throughout the whole thing. All that is done by rulers. I spent a lot of time on this quilt. And every single yellow area has quilted with that. Really cool look. And then the top and bottom, which are these, you can see has a flower quilted into it design. And what I call the uterus, because that looks like a uterus and ovaries. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. And then there's flowers in the border. And then each one of these is either up and downs or side to sides. It was just me having fun playing with rulers. Right there. we'll let that sit for a second. Again, that is F1 Carpenter Wheel Star 80 by 90 for $350. This quilt has significantly gone down in price since I originally listed it. So, yeah, it's on Etsy right now for $450. So it's $100 less than it is on Etsy. All right, let's see the back, Mr. Scotty. That's fine, just hang it up. No big deal. Yep, the back is just a flower print. Again, it is F1 Carpenter Wheel Star. It's 80 by 90. It's $350. And it was made in a video a long time ago. And again, it's sideways, just so that you know, the two red dashes on the sides, that's the top and the bottom. Because I didn't have enough of the flower fabric that's on the back. I'll just place it. That's the flower fabric that's on the back. And you can see the quilting sort of. The thread is mint colored. Scott chose it, and it blends with everything quite nicely. So that's what it looks like. And the binding is a pretty aqua blue.
So Brenda, if she really wants, we can do a check, but she can mail us cash, but she's gonna wait until all that's clear.
Brenda, if you really want something and you don't use those online things, you can mail a check or send cash, which we don't really recommend, but you can. But we wait until everything's cleared before we ship it out, because I really don't like taking checks because we've had too many bounce. And cash we've had stolen. So we really try not to do those avenues of payment. Okay, again, this is F1 Carpenter Wheel Star, 80 by 90 for $350 with free U.S. shipping.
We will take a money order too, but you're gonna wait till it cashes.
Yeah, and we can take a money order too, but you would wait until it cashes before I ship it out. Yeah. All right. Yes, this one's done. So while he hangs up another one, I shall sit right here and stare at the camera. Hi, everybody. I don't really have nothing to talk about today, because we're doing this. So I'm like, he's doing all the work. Usually I help him hang the quilts and put everything up nicely, and I'm better at back and forth with the camera and stuff. If you guys have questions, though, you can ask questions. The next one is a twofer. That's how Scott says it. It's a twofer. It's two quilts for the price of one.
Well, it's a quilt and a table runner.
It's a quilt and a table runner. So if you want something on your couch and you also have a coffee table and you want it to match, this is the perfect choice right here.
It's a twofer.
It's a twofer. All right, so let's roll over and see what number this one is. This one is L for lap, L25. It is the double rainbow hexagon with matching table topper. So the quilt itself is 43.5 by 54.5, and the table topper is 37 from point to point by 18. So again, L25 double rainbow hexagon with the matching table runner. The quilt itself is 43.5 by 54.5, and the table topper from point to point is 37 inches by 18 inches wide, and it's $200. L25 for $200. I did make a video on this quilt. So this quilt does have a video. And so does the matching table topper. It's the bonus part of the video. I'm going to come close and I got to unhook that. I'm just going to leave it right here. How about that? It's got a meander on both to keep it simple and nice and flowy. The fabrics are very nice and bright. The camera is not showing how bright they are. White is the accent on both of these because I did not leave no scrap unused when I made this. That's why there's a table topper. Again, it is L25. It's 2 quilts for the price of 1. L25 double rainbow hexagon with matching table topper. The quilt itself is 43.5 by 54.5, and the table topper is 37 by 18, and it's $200. And when I say 37, that's 37 inches from here to there. Who? Oh, L25, is that what I said? Yep, L25, going to Digital Donna, is that what you said? Yeah. Okay. Make sure you email us with the name L25 as the subject line of the email so that we know. Scott's going to turn it around so you can see the back in 2 seconds. He's writing the name down so that way he remembers what L25 goes to. The back on both of these is a paisley fabric. It is a blue and pink paisley fabric. And they both have tags on them, as you can see. The one on the table topper, that's a new try of a way to do a tag for anything that's like hexagon or 45-degree mitered things. So there's the tag on that. It says Rainbow Hexagon, designed, pieced, and quilted by Tiffany Groff, December of 2022. And then the tag on the big one, or not, it's not as big as you think, but there's the tag. It says Double Rainbow Hexagon, designed, pieced, and quilted by Tiffany Groff, December of 2022. And again, it is a beautiful paisley, and they're little tiny flowers with the paisleys. Very cute. And while that hangs there, I'm going to plug this back in again. All right. So again, that was L25 double rainbow hexagon, matching table topper, 43.5 by 54.5, or 37 by 18 for $200, which is now sold, pending sale. Sold, pending sale. All right. He is going to hang the next one. You're not going to be able to get both in there. It's just that.
It's a twofer. 50. This one big.
Yes.
I don't get it. You sit down and answer questions.
I have no questions to answer. I want to make sure it's hung properly.
Sit down and pick your nose. very Southwestern.
Yeah, that's why it's called Southwestern Mountains.
Beautiful colors.
This one is more vibrant than the camera shows, again, because, you know, it just isn't as vibrant. All right, this one is, where is my thing on it? This one is F, as in full, F7, Southwestern Mountains with the pillow. It's a travel pillow case. So the quilt itself is 79.5 by 82, and the travel pillow is an 18 by 15 travel pillow. So it's the blue and white striped travel pillows that they sell at Walmart and Hobby Lobby and so on and so forth. So it's F7, Southwestern Mountains with pillow. The quilt itself is 79.5 by 82, and the travel pillow is for a 15 by 18 pillow. It's $380. $380. This one, I don't know if you can tell from here, but the quilting is loop-de-loops that go on the diagonal from one side to the other side. The loops go back and forth, back and forth. And it is very Southwestern, like Scott said. Okay, so we're going to come up here and look at it. I do have a video on this. It's called Southwestern Mountains, a free pattern, blah, blah, blah. So you can see the loop-loops go from one side down to the other. How did I do that? Well, a lot of back and forth. It's a lot of work that went into the quilting of this one. Beautiful fabric line that was used. And notice that the binding is also Southwestern with those like teepee V's. They're like little teepees and triangles, which is what the backing fabric is. We're going to go over here to the pillow. The pillow is just stitched in a ditch. The pillow is a slide in, so you put your pillow in like this, like that, and it's fully lined inside, so that way when you wash it, you don't have a mess. So it's fully lined inside. The backing is the same fabric, yellow, as this, which is from the Age to Perfection line. That's what the yellow fabric is. I tend to use a lot of the Age to Perfection fabric because I like it. Yep, I'm coming this way.
Coming this way.
All right. Leave it right there. Well, he turns it around again. It is F as in full, F7, Southwestern Mountains with pillow. The quilt is 79.5 by 82, and the pillow is 15 by 18, and it's $380. F7, Southwestern Mountains with travel pillow case. It's 18 by 15. The quilt is 79.5 by 82 for $380. That's free shipping within the United States. And the back, again, is the same fabric as the binding. You don't have to turn that, just leave it.
Yeah.
I know, I showed them. And technically, this is sideways as well. They're very colorful, rainbow colored. This one also has a custom tag on it, as do all my quilts. You really can't see the quilting on the back, by the way. There's the tag. It says Southwestern Mountains, designed, pieced, and quilted by Tiffany Groff, December 2022. All right. there that is. While that just sits there for now, I'm going to open up a giveaway. Oh, no, just put it up then. Never mind. I will wait on the giveaway, and we will auction off one more quilt.
Well, I'm not going to be able to see people auctioning it for these giveaway. That's why I said earlier.
Oh.
Do the giveaway then and just wait till we're done.
Okay, again, that was F7 Southwestern Mountains with pillow, 79.5 by 82. The pillow with case itself is 15 by 18, and it's $380. All right. The next little quilt, the last one, is a baby quilt. And it is 39 by 40. I don't know how it got messed up, but it got messed up. Anyways, it was probably 40 by 40, but it has Minky on the back. So anyways, this is baby quilt Olaf. We call it Olaf because the back fabric is Olaf.
Olaf! It is so awesome!
So the back fabric is Olaf Minky, or fleece. That's what it is. It's fleece. Anyways, we're going to start this one off at $20 for the auction. So you guys know how auctions work. It goes to the highest bidder, starting it off at $20. It is quilted with just a meander. It is, the fabric that's in it is the a white grunge. And then inside, the other thing is, can you turn it around? Because I'm trying to think of the name of the other fabric that's in it. It's starts with an F. I forgot. Diane Northside Mama is at $50.
Oh, really?
Yep. I can't remember the name because it's facing me. It starts with an F. Fern. Oh my goodness. Something Fern. Anyway. What are we at? Diane Northside Mama is at 100. Again, we call it baby quilt Olaf because it has Olaf fabric on the back. And it's 39 by 40. Don't know how that happened. Again, it's most likely because of the fleece fabric. Fossil fern. Thank you very much, Auntie L. I knew what that was. I just couldn't get the words out. That's what the fabric is. Yes, the white has colors in it. It's pinks and purples in the white because it's a grunge.
It looks like it's bled when it was washed, but
yeah.
it hasn't been washed yet.
Yeah, it's not been washed yet. It just looks like it.
It's really cool.
Yep. It's hard to see it on camera though. But yeah. I don't know what we're at. Is that Diane? All right, we're letting it sit here for a second. We're at $100. So Diane Northside Mama for $100 going once. Diane Northside Mama for $100 going twice. And sold to Diane Northside Mama for $100. Diane, you know how to message me. You've done it before. All right. So there that is. Now, I am going to come around. This can just stay up there for now. I'm going to come around right here. Grab me. You can just leave it right there.
I'm going to put a different one up that didn't sell.
Oh.
You did the giveaway.
All right. Well, I'm turning myself, so. Okay, because it's hard to sit in this. All right. I am going to start a giveaway. So explanation gift is a giveaway to win fabric. Today we are doing vintage panels is the giveaway. Well, mostly vintage panels. Not all of it is vintage panels, but explanation gift will enter you into the giveaway if you want to win a vintage fabric panel. I'm going to get them so I could show you.
There's Spider-Man in there.
And then there's a couple extra fabrics that we threw in because whatever. All right, so when I say a vintage fabric panel, trust me guys, these are vintage. And I can't see my screen.
Do you want me to turn it? Move it? So far, it's just people hitting the good part.
Okay. Anyway, so this is what we're giving away today, guys. When I say a vintage panel, I really mean vintage panels. So this makes a children's vest. That's right, a children's vest. That's what this panel makes. So these are like 1980s. That's vintage enough. They're Bears and Hairs by Teresa Kogert for Fabric Incorporated. I mean, I don't even know, never even heard of the company. So there's 2 of these available to make a children's vest. And then there's 2 of those. Then there's this vintage panel here. It's cut. Why is this one cut?
Okay, then we'll do a different one.
We'll do a different one. I didn't know it was cut. There's this vintage panel right here to make a little baby quilt with pillow. So it actually goes this direction. So you make your little baby like doll quilt for like a doll. And then a little pillow on the other side. So there's that one that's available. And you're just going to get something random when I pick winners, by the way. And then this one is super ultra vintage. Check this out. It's a blue ribbon panel. So it is for the cooking, baking panel to make a, what is it when you wear to
Apron?
apron? Yes, thank you. It makes an apron, a blue ribbon apron. You guys see how vintage that is? Like, seriously. I collect vintage fabrics, so I have a lot. Hold on, let me get it folded back up. Again, when I pick the winners, it'll just be something random. All right, then we have, this one makes it's for applique on a sweater. I know, right? So it's a Southwestern applique kit to applique onto a sweater. Right? Yep. You can make more than one sweater, so you can do that one, or you can put it on a jacket, or you can put it on a sweatshirt, or you can put it on whatever you want. It's a vintage panel. Yeah, right? I just love it. Since I live in Arizona, But I'm never going to use it, so that's why I'm giving it away. All right, then we have.
Make sure you tell them that it's only US.
Yeah, this is a US only giveaway, by the way.
So if you're out of the country, you have to
So
pay
if you're out of the country, you'll have to pay for shipping. This panel makes the Holly Hobby and Me doll and her apron and a quilt or bandana or whatever you want to use it as. So here, there's the back of the doll and the front of the doll. So here's her back. Here's her front. That's Holly Hobby. I mean, a lot of you know what that is. It is a vintage Holly Hobby panel to make the Holly Hobby doll with a little apron and a little quilt or whatever you want to turn that into. And you only have to enter explanation gift one time, and it will enter you into the giveaway. And this one, you guys are going to like this one. This one is a vintage Noah's Ark panel. These are things that you cannot find anymore. So this is a vintage Noah's Ark panel to make a Noah's Ark, stuffed Noah's Ark, and stuffed Noah's Ark little animals to go with it for a child. And I would really love to see, if you guys are in the Facebook group and you win this, I would really love it if you guys would post pictures of these being finished, because I never got around to it, and I'm really hoping that those of you who win these are able to do them and share with me that you have done them. The next thing I have is some flannel right here. I think there's about a yard here, so that'll just go to somebody. A yard of flannel. It's not there. So that is a yard of flannel right there. Then this one is a yard and 7 inches of a brushed cotton. And this one is, I have no idea. It's probably a yard of Spider-Man, and it's flannel. So those are the random prizes for today. And as soon as I'm able, again, they will be random to random people. I'm grabbing. Here we go. We'll do this one, because I had to pull one out. We're going to grab one more panel to add to it. It's not vintage, but it is to make a Disney princess stuff, the fabric book. So it is a fabric book panel. The directions are on it. If you've never made a fabric panel book, I have. There's a video a long time ago. But here is a Disney Cinderella panel. All right, so those are the options of things that you will randomly win. So whoever wins whatever, that's what you get. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. That's what my mama used to say. And that's what I said to my kids. All right. Let's grab this, and we're going to give it just another second. And we're going to see and make sure all this is going through like it's supposed to. And it is. Many, many, many tickets there. You guys have any questions and stuff while the giveaway is running? I think I have Holly Hobby fabric still. That's cool. How much longer do you have to wear the brace? And Tuesday I can take it off. And I'm supposed to be walking on my own, so I'll tell you guys a little story. Yesterday and the day before yesterday, I started walking, trying to walk without the walker or crutches. Well, I can walk, it's fine, it goes fine, and then all of a sudden, my groin and the hip just absolutely starts stabbing in pain. So then I lay down and I have to take pain meds because it's like super severe pain. And then the first day that it happened, I figured, well, something's wrong, blah, blah, blah. It couldn't be from walking. Then the next day, I tried walking again, and it did it again. So I'm figuring it's from the walking. But since I was supposed to start physical therapy 2 weeks ago, or a week ago, right? However long ago. I was supposed to start physical therapy 2 weeks ago. So I haven't even I've been doing my own thing at home where I'm exercising the leg and I'm putting pressure on it and so on and so forth. But I haven't had a chance to start walking with, whatever they do in physical therapy for the walking part. So that's going to take a little bit longer, I think, because when I walk, it absolutely kills my hip and groin area on that side, like super bad. So I'm, trying to recover still. And Tuesday, the brace comes off, and I'm supposed to be able to walk on my own, but I know for a fact that it won't be perfect walking yet. I'll probably swap to a cane because I have like a bazillion of those too. So I haven't gotten to physical therapy because my insurance didn't approve it till just recently. So I start physical therapy on Thursday. Yeah, it was not just the insurance. It was a back and forth nonsense with the physical therapy place and the hospital that I, had the surgery at and stuff. So, yeah, it was one of those things I cannot control. All right, we're going to pick the first winner. You ready to write down names? Now, remember, if your name is called and you are a winner, please email me and just type winner. And that way I can, and send me your address so that I can get these shipped out. All right.
Okay, now I'm ready.
All right, so we're going to start pulling some winners.
The doctor knows.
Yep, the doctor knows I haven't had my physical therapy yet. All right, our first winner is Susan Nelson. Please email me. Congratulations, Susan. You will get a whatever one of those items that I send out. It's going to be random. I'm just going to put them in envelopes and send them out.
And if you live in the U.S.,
it's free shipping. So if I notice in your email that you're outside of the U.S., I will send you a PayPal invoice for shipping.
And if you don't want it, we'll pass it
And
on
if you
to
don't
someone
want it, I'll pass it on to someone else. All right. And the next winner is Kim Burris. Kim Burris, congratulations. You know the drill. Send me an email so I can send you something from this pile of fabric. All right. Next winner is Melster Morton. Melster Morton, congratulations. 1, 2. How many times am I doing this? 1. Okay. So I'm at 3. All right. Next, Carrie Richard. Carrie Richard, congratulations. Email me your address. Make sure you type in winner and the subject line of your email. Next winner is Molly Ryswick. Molly Ryswick, congratulations. And then next winner, we have Shelly, just Shelley. Shelly, please send me an email. Make sure that you put winner as your description or your title of your email. And type in explanation email into the chat, and it will give you guys my email. Or it's in the description of every single one of my videos. All right, we're going to pick another winner. We have Valerie Newbie. I'm not sure, but Valerie, you are a winner. Congratulations. All right. Next, we have Lupina Roan. Congratulations to Lupina Roan. Don't forget to email me again in the subject line of the email. Type in winner, and then please put your full mailing address in the description of your email. And now we have Karen Little. Congratulations, Karen Little. Please email me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10. I have 10. We have
JoJo the 10th. Everybody's saying JoJo won.
JoJo. I didn't click no JoJo on here. Oh, it is. There it is right there. I see it. Yeah, JoJo. Okay. So we have JoJo. Where's it at? Where did it go? I just lost my list, guys. Do you see it?
See what?
JoJo's name?
Everybody just keeps saying she won. I never saw
No,
she
it's
won.
there. It's right there.
Okay, it's just the JoJo one.
Yeah.
It's just JoJo. That's the email.
Yeah. JoJo, you are one of the winners, so please email us. There we go. History.
You were going way
So
fast.
we have
Slow down.
Shelly, Kim Burris, Melster Morton, Susan Nelson, Molly Ryswick, Valerie Newbie, Lupina Roan, Carrie Richard, JoJo, and Karen Little. You guys all please send me an email that says winner in the title of your email, and then in the subject line, and then in the description of your email, please put your full address, and I get these mailed out to you on Tuesday. Congratulations, everybody. Yay. All right. So that is it. That's all we have today. So congratulations to all the winners.
Tell them they can always email us later. if
Yeah,
they want a
and you
quote.
can always email us later
Only 2
for
quotes sold
those
in the
that,
auction.
you know, if you saw a quilt in today's video, you could always email me if you're interested in it later and tell me what quilt you're interested in, because only 2 of them sold. And then I can, you know, get all that situated for you guys if you're interested. And then for, what else was I going to say? After this video is done and it's complete, you don't need to type in the comment section explanation gift, because it won't do nothing. Just know that that only happens during the live stream. I just want to make sure I say that, because after the video, people come back and watch the video and then they type it in the comment section and it doesn't do anything. Giveaways only happen during the live streams.
Tell them
All right.
L21 is still for sale.
No, L21 is still for sale for whoever asked. So if you're interested in a quilt, just email me and with the number, and I'll make sure that it's, you know, available. And there you go. There was a quilt show Destash. All right. So thank you guys all for hanging out today. All 531 of you. Wow. Yes, I have my physical therapy, so thank you for the well wishes. Hopefully it goes good and it doesn't, you know, make me hurt any more than I already hurt, because the walking part is, you know, making it kind of not so good. But I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. You can pin that. Yes, I can pin it in the comment section. Anyways, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. Thank you guys all for hanging out for today's Destash/show/giveaway/ a little bit of everything. If you guys have any questions, please ask them now, because I'm going to get off of here.
One person said that they wanted to know, but then they never said they wanted to buy it, so I don't know.
Okay. Nope. Everyone's just saying good night.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Good for them.
I will leave you with the Southwestern Mountains on the screen. Bye-bye.